She lied about her past. She stole a dead child's identity. She built an entire life on shadows and survived undetected for more than 31 years. And when investigators finally opened the only box she left behind, they found something so strange, so impossible, that it didn't just expose her secrets. It erased the woman entirely. This is the chilling mystery of Lori Erica Ruff, the woman who disappeared while living in plain sight. Christmas morning. A quiet Texas neighborhood. A parked car sits outside a family home. Inside, a woman, unresponsive. A note in her hand. And a past that simply doesn't exist. When investigators tried to trace her identity, they uncovered something terrifying. The woman they knew as Lori wasn't real. Let's open her file. Lori Erica Ruff wasn't her name. It wasn't even close. Before she became Lori, she became Becky Sue Turner. But Becky Sue Turner died in a house fire in 1971, a 2-year-old child who never lived long enough to speak her first sentence. Yet in 1988, someone walked into an Idaho government office and claimed her identity. That someone was the woman we now know as Lori. After obtaining the birth certificate of a dead child, she vanished across state lines, erasing every trace of who she once was. And 2 years later, out of nowhere, a quiet, mysterious woman appeared in Texas under a brand new name. Lori Erica Kennedy. At first, she looked normal. A church-going woman, married, polite, private. But privacy soon turned into paranoia. Lori refused to talk about her childhood. She refused to meet relatives. She wouldn't share memories, photographs, or anything that resembled a past. She shredded documents obsessively. She avoided people, and she reacted violently to simple questions about her family. Her husband believed she was traumatized. Her in-laws believed she was hiding something. But nobody suspected the truth. She was hiding herself. After years of isolation, paranoia, and emotional breakdowns, Lori's marriage fell apart. Her life spiraled out of control. And then one cold December morning, she parked her car in front of her ex-in-law's home and ended her life. A tragedy, but only the beginning of the mystery. Inside her home office, her in-laws found a locked metal strongbox. Inside it contained multiple fake IDs, alias lists, burned pieces of paper, strange handwritten notes, social security documents, and one chilling message. Don't search for me. It was clear. Lori had spent her entire adult life running from something. But what she was running from was still unknown. Detectives ran her fingerprints. Nothing. They searched social security databases. Nothing. No school records, no medical history, no family, no childhood. It was as if she didn't exist before 1988. Her timeline was impossible. Her documents were fake. Her trail was empty. Investigators were dealing with someone who had erased her own existence and rebuilt it from the remains of a dead child. But the truth wouldn't come from her documents. It would come from her DNA. Years after Lori's death, Genealogists analyzed her DNA and immediately noticed something unusual. She didn't match any typical identity theft pattern. Her DNA pointed to a highly isolated, deeply dysfunctional family line. Not criminals, not foreign spies, just hidden. After months of research, they identified the truth. Lori was actually Kimberly McLean, a girl who ran away from her home at age 17 and never returned. The real Kimberly disappeared in 1986. 2 years later, a woman named Lori appeared in Texas. She wasn't running from the authorities. She was running from her family. Investigators dug into Kimberly's childhood. The deeper they went, the darker it became. Her home life was abusive, controlling, filled with emotional instability. She tried to escape multiple times. She lived in constant fear, never safe, never supported. When she finally broke free, she didn't just leave behind a home. She left behind her identity, her name, her past, her entire self. Her secrecy wasn't criminal genius, it was trauma. The paranoia, the isolation, the shedding of documents, the refusal to trust anyone. These weren't the actions of a con artist, but the scars of a person who had been running her entire life. In the end, Lori, born Kimberly, didn't steal an identity to hurt anyone. She stole one to survive. She built a new life, a new name, a new future. But the past she ran from followed her everywhere. Her strongbox wasn't a collection of crimes. It was the journal of a broken soul, a girl who ran away at 17, a woman who hid behind a dead child's name, a life lived in fear, a story buried in silence. She escaped her past, but never escaped herself, and that is the haunting story of Lori Erica Ruff. If you want more stories where the truth is stranger, darker, and more unbelievable than fiction, open another file. This is Escape File.